Hey everybody, and welcome to the latest ModulMCXSpear devlog. This week we're focused on scopes again. We've got more new features. City Robo and I just kind of keep coming up with ways to improve things. Sorry if this is starting to drag on. But we're looking to shape up for release here soon, just ironing out the last features and bugs. So, starting off, what have we got that's new with the Sig Tango 6T and its mount? Well, first things first, you can see I've modeled a throw lever for the Tango 6T. We can come over here, spawn that, and put it in the Module Workshop panel, and see there's now a throw levers panel. Right now, we've just got the Sig throw lever in black and coyote. This was just a fun little kind of like 1 hour modeling and texture exercise for myself more than anything, but I figure it looks really cool and it complements our new zoom system. As you can see, City Robo and I managed to get linear throw levers and zoom working. So there's a couple neat nuances to this. If we just grab it and rotate it, whoops, sorry for the accidental jump. We can see it's pretty slow, nothing too fast. I mean, we can kind of crank it, and you can hear there's a little bit of sound that comes with that. But if we hold, in my case, touchpad down, but your lower face button, and grab, it applies extra force to the throw lever, and you can crank it really fast, no problem whatsoever. So you can really throw it from 1 to 6, 6 to 1, no problem. So, with that being said, how does that affect like the actual rest of the interface? Well, we've moved the interface for this, the thing that pops up the menu, from back here to up by the turrets. So we just grab onto the turrets. We can see that brightness is now our first setting, and then it goes up to base 0 elevation and windage. So zoom is now, whoops, exclusively controlled through here. Forgot that I was holding on to the actual weapon there. Anyways, so that's everything new with the Tango 6T. Our 30mm mount here now has the Sig Alpha 2 45 degree micro mini red dot sight mount to it, so we can stick an RMR here on the front or the back. This is also bi-directional, so you can stick sights on whichever side you would like. There we go. So that is everything, at least with the Sig Tango side of things. Let's move on to the XM157. Let's go ahead and toggle that and get that out of here. Totally did not just hit my door doing that. So, back over to the XM157. What is new this week? We have the 8.6 blackout loaded here. I'm hoping that this kind of exaggerates some things for us. Let's go ahead and pop our lens caps. Let's see where this is looking. Again, this also has the throw lever on it. I can actually change how sensitive or like how stiff the throw lever is. So the Tango is a little bit smoother than the XM157, just because this is a little bit higher zoom in case you want to get really precise with it. Anyway, so you can always just press the face button and it zooms very fast. So let's crank that up to 8x. Make our adjustments here. There we go. Grab and 0. There we go. Okay, so we have integrated muzzle device point of impact shift compensation into the XM157. So if we go ahead and pop our suppressor on here, get that screwed on, and then we re-zero, we can see that the point of impact has shifted. Let's even bump this out to 400 meters and really see if we can tell the difference. We'll have to pick that up later. There we go. We're out to 400. Let's go ahead and re-zero. There we go. So that's way down there. Let's bring that up. Reattach our suppressor and see how that has affected the impact. And then we will go ahead and zero, and it moved just a little bit down and to the left. So we can bring this up, bring this over a little bit, and take our first shot. And get a perfect 10. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Another thing that we've accounted for is the actual cant of your rifle as well. So now if we kind of get this into a more dynamic position here, there we go. We can now hold on to our rifle, zero it, and we can see that our the angle with which we're holding our rifle has been accounted for. Let's go ahead and bring that up. That looks pretty good to me. And there we go. Bam. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now at this point, quite literally, this scope is more precise and more technically accurate than you or your rifle. So it can give you a little sense of false hope, I suppose, now that it's accounting for so much. Just in terms of, like, if you really think you're that hot and you take the zero and hold it, you know, I've done this more often than not, where I'll accidentally just, like, jerk the rifle and throw the shot, even though I'm holding right on. The problem is not the scope, it's you. Trust me. Anyways, now that I've berated you guys enough, let's go ahead and take a look at something a bit more fun. This is the XM157 Ultra, as I'm calling it, and it has, as you can see, it has enhanced magnification. This is a currently 1 to 32x scope with increasingly sensitive eye box to go with it. I need to tweak that still. But this is a 1 to 32x rifle scope. Bam, there we go. And really, City Robo just wanted a more long distance, long range capability for the XM157. So this is that. Do note that this scope is a little bit more performance intensive. The default XM157 has a like kind of visible rendering range of 2,500 meters. This has a visible rendering range of 4,000 meters. I don't even know if we have any maps that large, but for those of you who really want to push it, this is the scope for that now. So again, we do still have base zeros out to 1,000 meters. Anything beyond that, you're just going to have to adjust via windage and elevation. Anyways, that is the XM157 Ultra, and just because it's so insane, I gave it a hyper gamified neon red and silver kind of chrome IPSC anodized color scheme to go with it. Because it's ridiculous, I recognize that, and just kind of wanted to have some fun with it. So, those are all of the major updates to Spear this week. Hopefully, I can kind of iron out this overly sensitive eye box thing that we've got going on with the XM157 Ultra. Maybe even make that reticle a bit more pleasant and readable. And who knows, I might still crank up the magnification on this one yet to make it the literal ultimate scope in H3. Anyways, that's all for now. We will catch you in the next one. Take care.